Coming up, a 24. The rollout of the Moderna vaccine begins in the UK. Well, the extra shot in the COVID armoury comes as UK regulators will update us on their investigations into a potential link between the Oxford jab and a rare form of blood clot this afternoon. Also this lunchtime.
The lunchtime news with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. A 24-year-old carer has become the first person in the UK to receive the nation's third type of COVID vaccine. Elle Taylor from Ammanford in Wales got the Moderna jab this morning, but concerns remain about the safety of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. And later today, the British medicines regulator will update us about their investigations into a possible link with rare blood clots. Well, our political correspondent Carl Dinnan has the latest. Well, Carl, in Westminster this lunchtime, we should get some transparency in regard to the Oxford jab sometime this afternoon.
That's right.
Well, to talk more about various vaccine-related issues, I'm joined now by GP Dr. Ellie Cannon. Dr. Ellie, thank you so much for talking to us this lunchtime. Let's just start with the good news, the Moderna vaccine, that third jab to be approved in the UK. First of all, just how does it differ from AstraZeneca and Pfizer? So there's always concerns, aren't there, about variants of the virus. So what do we know about the efficacy of Moderna when it comes to variants, including the Brazil variant, the South African variant, for example? Go back to AstraZeneca, if we can. Now, we know that trials on children have been suspended while the regulators look into this, investigate this potential link with very rare form of blood clots. But we heard Carl saying just earlier, didn't we, that the message is still very much to people, you know, if you get called up for the jab, if you're a certain age in particular, go and have it. Well, an Oxford University study has found a link between contracting COVID-19 and the risk of developing mental health and neurological conditions. More than 230,000 patients, mostly from the US, took part, making it one of the largest of its kind. It found 1 in 3 COVID survivors were diagnosed with a neurological or psychiatric condition within 6 months of being infected. Well, Dame Till White. Well, people suffering from chronic pain that has no known cause should not be prescribed painkillers. The Medicines Watchdog has announced, recommending such patients be offered exercise, talking therapies and acupuncture instead. Our reporter Chloe Keedy is here. So, Chloe, why is the Watchdog suggesting this?
Well, yeah, this is a pretty of life. And on the flip side, it can actually cause addiction. Instead,
I mean, for people who are currently using these kinds of painkillers then?
Yeah, that's a good question. The key thing is...
Chloe, thank you. Now, the Education Secretary has launched a push against bad behaviour in schools after he says the pandemic has inevitably affected pupils' discipline. Gavin Williamson wrote in the text, so said it's time to put mobile phones away. So do teachers need to get tougher? All right, I'm joined now. And finally, through the pandemic, millions turned to TikTok to post dance crazes, songs and videos. For many, the social sharing media platform provided a distraction and saved us from boredom during the lockdowns. But for one teenager, TikTok may have just saved his life. As Sangeeta Kandola reports. The wonders of modern technology. And that is it this lunchtime. Mary is here with the ITV Evening News at 6:30. The news where you are follows the national weather, but from everyone here for now, bye-bye. Hello again. Now the main stories in London. 2 people have been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after a man was stabbed in Marylebone. Protesters from the environmental activist group Extinction Rebellion have used hammers and chisels to break windows at Barclays in Canary Wharf. Riders at delivery firm Deliveroo are on strike today, the same day the company debuts on the London Stock Exchange. Well, people are donating blood plasma today at a centre in Twickenham to help make life-saving medicines for people with rare immune diseases. And the gardens at Buckingham Palace will be opening their gates to visitors this summer. It's still very cold. I keep asking, when is it going to warm up? Here's Sally with the weather. And that is all from us for now. Duncan will be back here at 6. Until then, enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.